Tourism Planning by Jimena Acevedo Bianchán. Bogotá is more the capital of Colombia. It's creative, modern, diverse, multicultural city. A city as that at the forefront of the great capital of the world. A destination that offers activities for all tastes at the great tourist offer, while culture, history, fun gastronomy, religion, rumba, shopping, and the best condition of business. Sites to visit: Casa del Florero, the Depends Museum Bass House located in the Plaza de Bolívar. Visit in the house where the event of the Bass of Llorente occurred that triggered the protest that led to the independence of Colombia on the 20 July 1810. This side you remote to colonial times, you see the objects used for the independence. This is characterized by its white walls and doors, windows, balustrades, and green balcons. Museo del Oro. Visit the museum always you to immerse yourself in the rich and magical Hispanic Colombia, a time that gives the emotion, with vital is said, but that predominates is the common of the current Colombia. It highlights the richest attraction civilization that inherited valleys and common mountains of that they now call Colombia. This is possible to admire the past in gold figures than and very conditions. Montserrat is the site tourist characters in the Colombia capital. Place the pilgrim where you have a beautiful view over the city, has beautiful gardens and sources. It is gastronomic. It therefore the beautiful sunsets, forests mark unique experience. Plaza de Bolívar. It is a beautiful plaza whose symbolizes the power center in the capital Colombia. For the emblematic buildings that surround it, la catedral, el Capitolio, el Palacio del Líbano y la alcaldía. El Palacio de Justicia. In the place stand the monument to Simón Bolívar. You can take pictures so big bigger zone that will be around you. That for that there are people you sell you a grain to feed them. Leticia. City visited by tourists who are fascinated by exotic Amazonian culture and come to it from different parts of the world. Malecón turístico. This is a key place where you can get the breeze coming from the Amazon River and can you see sunsets where the sky seems that catch fire. Here canoes located with banana and casa clubs, boats and carry tourists and boats the other that Providence River Plankton Transport Service. Isla de los Micos. On the Isla de los Micos, tourists walk on trails while learning about different species of monkeys or the live rare. There are even allowed to feed them. You can make tours and typical canoes through flood zones until you catch Lake Tucurisha, where you can see who it eats inhabitants fish or hunt. Ethnographic Museum of the Amazonian Man, located in the facilities of the Library of the Bank of the Republic. This museum has the most important collection of representative objects the ethnic groups of the Amazon: Hoyutu, Yukuna, and Ticuna. Most of these were used in the rituals and the indigenous celebrations. Vases, macanas, bows, around vases, trinket sets, sips, baskets, and traps are part of the collection. Reserve Tanimboka. It is located at the 11 from the city of the Leticia and offers accommodation in the jungle, in wooden caves built in the trees. Breakfast included, and fishing and nature observation activities can be done. Reserva Victoria Regia. It is located at 7 kilometers from Leticia, by river in the lakes and flood zones of the land. There is an abundance of aquatic plants with floating circular leaves of 2 meters in diameter. Known as Victoria Regia, this plant has roots and stems underwater, which you can reach reservoir meters. There are walks designed for the observation of the flora and fauna of place. In addition, enjoy the great knowledge that natives possess, and make know their costumes and traditions, myths and legends. Cartagena, historical heritage of humanity. Torre del Reloj, famous gateway to Khaled City, characteristic for Baroque stone front at the Paris and imposing structure. It was built at the beginning of the 17th century as a point of access of the city, then rebuilt in 1704, incorporating the Baroque portal and Tuscan columns, while the Torre del Reloj, which stands today, was recently annexed in 1880. 1888. Castillo de San Felipe de Barajas. This is great forest even built to the spawning and any their colonies, and it still dominates and the entire section of Cartagena is cityscape today. It showed the definitive of the your first choice of the fortress to visit. The original fort was commissioned in the 1614 and was quite small. Construction began in the 1657. Up top of the 14 meters high San Lazaro Hills. In 1762, an existing enlargement house was undertaken, which resulted in the entire hill being covered over with this powerful bastion. Cartagena Old City. Without both Cartagena's Old City is the principal attraction. Particular is the inner walled town, consisting of the historical district of the Centro and the San Diego. It is a real gem of colonial architecture, parked with churches, monasteries, plazas, palaces, and mansions, with the famous overhanging balconies and high patios. Museo del Oro Seno. This museum is like a miniature version of Bogota World Class World Museum. Museo del Oro, though small, is offered fascinating collection of the gold and the pottery of Senu, also known as Sinu. People who inhabited the region of the present-day departments of Bolívar, Sucre, Córdoba, and northern Antioquia before the Hispanic context. Some pies are very detailed. Plaza de los Coches. Previously known as the Plaza de la Yerba, the triangular plaza just behind Puerta del Reloj was once used as the market for embalmed people. It is lined with old balconied houses with colonial arches at the ground level. The arcaded walkway, known as the Portal de los Dulces, is today lined with conference and stand selling local sweets. The statue of the city founder Pedro de Heredia is in the middle of the plaza. Medellin, city of eternal spring. Medellin and its surroundings are well ready to welcome travelers with its unique cuisine and spectacular signs. The warmer is people and the eternal spring. We invite to visit exceptional place to keep unforgettable memories of your next trip to Medellin. Pueblito Paisa. A high-fall reproduction a typical Antioqueño village from the beginning of the 20th century. The Pueblito Paisa was built on the top of the Cerro Nutibara and 1880 height. The crash has stand out the mud roof of the house of colonial architecture of and the 2 floors. It offers a unique point of view towards of the city of Medellin. The Plaza de Botero, known as the Open Air Museum, which shows its preferred in 43 bronze sculptures. Some wrought by palm tree and make perfect match with the blue and the sky multicolored clothes of tourists from all over the world to visit the place to find the something new between both buildings and the city traffic. Pies Descalzos Park. Relaxation and rest in the center of Medellin. There is park to walk on the sand and the submerge your feet in the water. Assigning for tranquility. The Fairfoot Park. To be without shoes. To feel how the water refreshes your skin. Go touring the forest to Guaduas, walk on the sands to a foliage and stress-free, and finally, receive a whirlpool in the waterfalls. Explora Park. It is the largest park in Latin America, where children and adults can share the multiple games. The Explorer Park has more than 3,000 interactive experiences, while several spaces under visit in other general fun knowledge. Santa Fe de Antioquia. An hour and a half from Medellin y road, Santa Fe de Antioquia is now national for its admirable and beautiful architecture for the colonial era. It is a egg crush and a large number of houses of 16th, 17th, 18th centuries. It is three fragments of the chronicles Antioqueñas of importance like historical patrimonio are conserved. That's in tradition to the remarkable beauty. Thank you, teacher. Enjoy Colombia. Thanks.